Israel continued to bombard Gaza with airstrikes and artillery, with no signs of any imminent ceasefire despite international calls to end more than a week of fighting.
Meanwhile, the Kuwait Red Crescent Society has increased its efforts to help Palestinian families affected by the continued airstrikes. Our correspondent in Gaza, Yumna Sayed, has more.
In the context of the ongoing Israeli aggression and the expansion of its violence against the Gaza Strip, the state of Kuwait stands as the first countries in leading the humanitarian scene here, where the Kuwaiti Red Crescent Society launched a humanitarian campaign targeting those who were affected by the destruction of their homes, left without shelter, and are living in difficult humanitarian conditions.
In spite of the shelling and destruction that you can see, the first responders were the Kuwaiti Red Crescent. They reached out in spite of the suffering and shelling. We thank the Emir of Kuwait in particular on his constant efforts towards the Palestinian people. This is not the first time he helps the people of Palestine. In the name of Palestinian people, we thank the people of Kuwait and the Emir of Kuwait.
While the bombardment continues along the Strip, causing numerous casualties of martyrs and wounded, this urgent humanitarian aid arrived, including food parcels, bread, drinking water, and milk for children who live the fear and terror under the impact of the Israeli continuous raids.
We have no electricity nor water, and no money to buy food because we have not been able to work. Thank you, Kuwait, for remembering us.
The United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees, UNRWA, appreciated this rapid intervention of the Kuwaiti Red Crescent Society teams to provide urgent humanitarian aid to those who were forced to flee their homes due to the ongoing aggression on their homes, due to the ongoing aggression in the Strip.
Kuwait is always a pioneer in supporting the Palestinian refugees and the Palestinian people and the UNRWA. And everyone remembers how Kuwait saved the UNRWA budget more than one time from going bankrupt. I say to the Kuwaiti Red Crescent and to all the kind people of Kuwait and the Emir of Kuwait and the country of Kuwait, you are the reaching hands towards the Palestinian people in support. Today, the Palestinians and the UNRWA are in severe need of your support.
In the 10th day of Israeli aggression on the Gaza Strip, 220 martyrs, including 65 children, in addition to the displacement of 52,000 Palestinian families from their homes due to the intensity of the bombing in the entire Strip.
The Kuwait Red Crescent Society is the first of those who have responded to the emergency appeals and provided aid to thousands of displaced families due to the Israeli aggression on the Gaza Strip. For KTV2, this is Yumna Sayed, Gaza, Palestine.